How much painkillers are you currently taking? A fairly common question asked. If less, proudly answered. If more, embarrassed, a sense of disgrace unmasked. Opioids, pain medications, a necessity at times based on unique pasts. At times essential, making life worth living, irrefutable quality of life contrast. No need for shame, no need for guilt, a desperate natural craving for relief, no need to deny, a temporary escape, a momentary aid, an end to suffering, a much needed high. Strong morphine, a compassionate way in palliative care before one dies. Its original intention, reduce suffering for those passing, respectful, humane, civilized. But as medical business models soon realize, no long-term profitability though. And those who soon shall pass, a better business model focusing on dependency cash flow. Too few people suffering on deathbeds, sorrowfully not long they remain. Incentivized targeting the millions living in desperation with chronic pain. When medicine is business, the assumption is always more and stronger is better. No long-term revenue in healthy patients, or those who recover or those who sadly expire. Thriving financially for years and years on the backs of those in a state of ongoing chronic disease. A facade disguised as noble intentions. Censorship for anyone who disagrees. Oxycodone, hydrocodone, a remarkable addition to modern medicine without a single doubt. Intended for short-term use, post-surgery, pain from cancer, a predetermined finite amount. Yet those rendering them either in medical offices or on the streets, rarely discussing strategies. No plans to ever taper off them, no plans to be without them. The treatment now worse than the original disease. Analogous to a plane taken off, the pilot never trained in a safe and smooth landing. Impossible to permanently remain high in the sky, an inevitable disaster pending. A highly addictive drug without proper instructions, reviews of its side effects and calculated risks. In the hands of a person who feels alone, a life lacking meaning, a predestined crash landing. Opioids inducing pleasure, reducing pain, what could be so dire about that? Synthetic or natural, legal or off the streets, very effective painkillers, and that's a fact. For decades their manufacturers denied and underplayed highly addictive nature of it all. The opioid crisis is of no accident, pre-planned, a perfectly executed protocol. Three out of 4 heroin users originally began with opioid pills, either prescribed or illegal. As pills become harder to come by, desperately turning towards heroin or deadly fentanyl. Perhaps cheaper, more potent, accessible with greater ease in a frantic circumstance. Physical dependence, addiction, more and more opioids needed, compensating for a built-up tolerance. For decades, their manufacturers denied and underplayed the highly addictive nature of it all. The opioid crisis is of no accident. Pre-planned, a perfectly executed protocol.